Hello, everyone. I am going to give a 1 year on testosterone-ish update. Low dose of testosterone, 2.5 milligram petit. I said ish because there's been some nonsense with getting my refill for like probably approaching the last month now. So when I say, like, I had my 1 year anniversary from like the day that I first started, but um, I've been off of it for like maybe 3 weeks. What is time? Um, but I plan to get back at it as soon as I can access it. It'll get sorted out. It's just messy. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna, off the top of my head, think about the year in review and where we are now as far as physical and emotional and I don't know, behavioral um, shifts and transition. Yeah, voice is definitely deeper than from the beginning. I've noticed a lot in my singing, like the voice cracks as soon as I get to my a little like it's not like it. I don't think my range is getting just like bigger and lower. I think it's like all shifting downward. I don't know how to do like I need a voice coach if I want to make it still be able to access like a what's that called when your voice goes all high? I don't remember. Falsetto. Yeah. Okay. So, voice stuff. A lot of the time, my voice just sounds hoarse. But also, allergies in the Willamette Valley of Oregon are hellacious. Don't get me started on the evils of the grass industry. Anyway, hairs, definitely. I shaved finally my sideburn fluff. It was like, like when parents or like families let their babies grow their like baby hair and it's just like long and fluffy and weird. Anyway, I finally shaved it. Babies are cute, they're fine. Your baby hairs are great, babies. Oh, speaking of hairs. So I'm definitely balding. It's just like these triangles were always here. They just had more baby hairs. My baby hairs they're leaving because I made fun of baby hairs, I guess. Oh God. Anyway, I can't think about it too hard, and right now I got bangs covering it, so I'll process that as we go. Pimples, acne on my chest. Yeah, I'm working on not picking, but like, you remember how last time, content warning for mental health stuff, how last time I was like, oh my God, like due to how like I'm doing all this spiritual work, I like stopped, I'm like abstaining from skin picking. Well, I fell off the wagon. It's a work in progress. I'm calling it a win if I'm being really kind of mindful and reflective about it. Anyway, skin stuff. Yeah, I mean, like overall, like in the course of a year, definitely the contours of my body have changed. I've got just like a little bit more bicep. I had thought that like, oh, my boobs were like deflating just a little bit, but then I looked at nude pictures of myself from like a year or more ago, and I was like, oh no, they were always that flat. Yeah, I kind of feel like the contour of my belly has changed a little bit, but that might be not true. It might just be that my hips have like narrowed. So I think that because of that, like my belly is now like this is the widest point, and that's sort of just noticeable and perfectly delightful. belly hairs. That's been some good hair growth happening on that belly. Now if I go to like adjust my like pants, like waistband in the middle of the day, I'll like yank out the hair. Fun. Yeah, butt crack hairs. Speaking of fun, they're robust and delightful. Surprisingly, like but they're like with little like wispy straight hairs. They're not like curlies. It's fascinating. Curly whirlies. Boop 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 boop. Yeah, I had some bottom growth. It kind of like plateaued, I think, at some point. That is to say, so nothing recently. Libido, still pretty dead, but in like a fluctuating way, not in a super static way. Like there's always, I don't know, some kind of something to pay attention to, some little minor shifts. Yeah. What else? Oh, I did miss a couple periods in there. I had been going strong, and then finally, like, I missed, like, I think a couple months in a row. But I got, like, it's like a bunch of symptoms except for the blood. But yeah, I'm back to bleeding, perhaps because I've been, well, actually, I bled before I had run out of the testosterone. So, yeah, it's just took a little breaky break. It was waiting for, I think, like a really intense, like, retreat weekend in the wilderness during the new moon, and then it was like, bleh. It's because I'm a witch. Oh, how long is this? 7 minutes? Okay, we're good. Boop, 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 boop. Leg hairs, very robust and very impressive. Now it's like if I were to get out of a pool, I would want to like whip them back and forth. They're just like a wet leg hair flip. Okay. You know what's interesting, and probably like not related to testosterone, probably because I've been doing like super gentle yoga a little bit consistently for the last 4 months. But my wrist injury is doing better. Upward trend of healing. It's great. Anyway, emotional stuff. Yeah, crying is not coming easily, even though I think that based on what is and is not going on in my life right now, I would think that I would really appreciate a good cry. It's just kind of not coming. And like, yeah, sure, I'm sure I have also like resistance to grief and release and stuff like that. But also, I really think that I'm gonna point a finger at the testosterone for my little dry spell. Yeah, it's been an angsty time. So like super very puberty. It's so puberty. I really feel so pubescent. Like more teenagery than I was the first time I was a teenager. Yeah, but also like that's a good thing because I'm just more emotionally present with myself at this time in my life, and I'm not like as benumbed and dissociated. And so yeah, it's cool. It's cool that I'm riding this roller coaster of puberty at least once in my life. Yeah, it's I think things are good. I think I'm gonna get back at it. Yeah, I think, yeah, I feel like both gender stuff and sexuality stuff still feels very up in the air. It's a mystery. I think maybe I'm running out of things to say. Anything else? I looked looked at my hands, but they didn't tell me anything. Okay. Good night. Happy 1-year birthday to me. Also, my actual birthday happened very recently, and I'm 34 years old, which I've been thinking of as like half of that is 17. So maybe that's the age I'm at right now. Baby, 17-year-old.